Hello, this is Ashley Slayton, family nurse practitioner with the JCMH Family Care Clinic in Mangum. We are friendly hometown folks and treat patients of all ages, newborns through adults, for wellness and sick visits, as well as management of chronic illnesses such as diabetes and high blood pressure. Call the clinic in Mangum at 580-782-3393 for an appointment today.
Jackson County Memorial Hospital.
The Mangum Tag Agency is easy to find at 108 East Pierce Street in Mangum. When you need license tags, registration, driver's license renewal, pipe passes, or real ID, Tom and Cynthia Clark are there for you, and they can help you at the Mangum Tag Agency at 580-782-3004, 782-3004.
Mangum Golden Age Apartments offer HUD-approved housing for anyone 62 or older or on Social Security disability. They have one bedroom and efficiencies which include all bills paid, including Wi-Fi and cable, for just $5. Mangum Golden Age Apartments are located at 100 East Lincoln, right on the downtown square in Mangum. Call Katie at 580-782-2452 for more information on Mangum Golden Age Apartments.
At Mangum Drug Company, pharmacists Blake and Dana look forward to serving your prescription needs. Mangum Drug Company has a great selection of health and beauty, gifts, and cards, including seasonal items. The pharmacy includes Dispill personalized medication packaging, immunizations, and a convenient drive-through. Call 782-2195, 109 South Oklahoma in Mangum.
Hi, I'm Anna, and I'd like to invite you to Mangum's newest retail store, Dapper 14 Boutique. We feature clothing and accessories in all sizes for all ages. Right now, all summer clothing is on sale and fall merchandise is here. We're on Facebook and at dapyr14.com. Visit us at 209 North Oklahoma in Mangum. Come shop Dapper 14. You'll love it.
Did you know the freshest, most beautiful, long-lasting flowers always come from Flowers Unlimited in Mangum? If you want to send flower arrangements that look and smell great and last a long time, your best choice is to make that local phone call to 580-782-2122. For fresh flowers, silk flowers, gift selections, collectibles, memorials, and bereavement gifts, make the trip to Flowers Unlimited, 113 South Oklahoma in Mangum.
First National Bank and Trust is a proud supporter of Mangum Tiger Athletics. At First National Bank, supporting our schools and athletic programs is our top priority. We appreciate and support our community through and through. At First National Bank, you can hear us roar. Go Tigers! We wish you a season of great success. First National Bank and Trust Company, your bank for life. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Great food made fresh with the best ingredients possible under the direction of Chef George is what you'll find at the newly remodeled J&P Mexican Grill in Mangum. Now, if you haven't tried the Mexican and American favorites at J&P Mexican Grill, what are you waiting for? They're open Tuesday through Saturday for lunch, dinner featuring homemade desserts. For takeout, call 580-706-5042 and like them on Facebook. J&P Mexican Grill in Mangum.
Well, good morning, everyone, and welcome to Softball on Classic Hits 97.7. Yes, it's your old buddy Michael Barnes back in the broadcast booth. Good to have you alongside on this Saturday morning, and already we know that Toonie Lively is out there. Good morning, Toonie. Also checking in from Walters this morning, our longtime softball buddy, Brian Coleman, BC's son, starting quarterback for the Walters Blue Devils. We'll talk more about that as time goes by. He's excited about the season. I know you're excited. Our old buddy Chad Fox is here. He's excited as well. Now, we do have to take umbrage with our good friend Richard Carney. We're here at the Maggie Walker Invitational softball event. It started on Thursday. They began pool play on Thursday, pool play again yesterday, and then have a single elimination tournament on tap for today. And Mangum will take on Sentinel in an opening round matchup here in Hobart. How does Richard come into play? Well, he doesn't have a key to the kingdom, or the castle, as it were. We get to Chad and I get to be doing our Harry Carey impersonations back in the days of Wrigley Field when he would sit in center field amongst the fans. Chad and I are sequestered behind home plate here this morning in Hobart. They've got a marvelous press box that we have had the opportunity to broadcast from on several occasions throughout the years. The only trouble is it's locked and no one has a key. Now, when I arrived this morning, my good friend Richard Carney was telling his lovely wife, you need to get on a ladder and get up there, climb through the window, and unlock that door for Barnes. She said no, and I don't blame her. By the way, Katie, thank you. She came to my rescue. I thought I had a softball scorebook sequestered somewhere there in the home. I didn't. Deanna and I turned it upside down, never could find one, so she gave me one this morning. Thank you so much. Also want to say good morning to Miss Shalonda Dickey. She says, hey, welcome back. Thank you, Shalonda. It's good to be back as well. So, we've got a single elimination tournament on tap for today. Mangum and Sentinel in an opening round matchup. You win, you come back and play at 1 o'clock against Arapahoe. Of course, here at Hobart, they've got two fields, the north and the south. And one of the things that I talked about with Chad when I first got here was, well, if Mangum wins, we've got that game at 1. All of the equipment will have to move to the south field because we're on the north field where the wind is blowing out. It's at our back, and we're appreciative of that. Brian Bingham, the new coach for Mangum, was talking to Chad and I a little while ago, and he said, at least the wind's blowing, and Chad's like, okay, that's the kiss of death right there. So good to have you alongside. Mangum will be the visitor here this morning in our opening round ball game. They are dressed in their orange tops with the black numerals. I love the new pants. They're black with orange pinstripe. Coach was telling me, he said, you know, Barnes, I got a roster filled out for you. The only problem is it's not the right numbers. We don't have our new shirts yet. So they are going with the old shirts, but they look good. Lauren York set to check in and bat first here in inning number 1. The first pitch to York, taken outside for a ball. And we are underway. Our first pitch brought to us this morning. I know I've got this somewhere. Yeah, first pitch brought to us by First National Bank and Trust, and we thank them for being on board. So York ahead in the count now 2-0, as the next delivery is upstairs. York will be followed in the lineup for Mangum by Morgan White and Zachary Hadley here in inning number 1. 2-0 pitch, laced into left field. That is way back, and that is gone! A home run for Lauren York. And welcome to the 2021-22 campaign on the broadcast. Wow. Well, she got one looking for a pitch upstairs. She'd taken 2 balls and got that one up in her eyes and in her wheelhouse. We talked about the fact that the wind is blowing out, and she took advantage of it and ripped it over the left field fence for a ding-dong. The pitch is dead, and just like that, Mangum is on top 1-0. So York wasting little time and jumping all over a pitch up in her eyes. Morgan White now steps in. First pitch to White, taken for a strike, and the count on Morgan is 0-1. The book that Katie has given me is somewhat different. I'll have to get used to this. I'm not looking a gift horse in the mouth, though. 0-1 pitch, bunt by White, fielded by the pitcher, throws to first, not in time, and an infield single for Morgan White. Good job by White. Then she just simply killed that one in between the pitcher and the catcher. We'll get the defensive lineup for you in a moment for Sentinel, but a great job by Morgan there to take advantage of the defensive situation. On the plate this morning, actually, Avery Hamblin as Zachary bunts, and the sacrifice is successful. Allows White to get into scoring position at second base with 1 gone. So the sacrifice 1-3, the first out of the inning. Zachary Hadley is retired. That'll bring Bryn Woodruss to the plate. Woodruss, the pitcher this morning for Mangum. An opportunity to help her own cause right here. As we mentioned, Hamblin is the pitcher for Sentinel. Her first pitch swung on and missed, pulled the string there. Bryn out in front, and it's 0-1 on Woodruss. Kira Keese is the catcher. Riley Sanders is at first. Julia Munoz is at second. 0-1 pitch, nubbed foul, and it's 0-2 on Bryn Woodruss. Taylor Leslie is at third. Mallie McDougal is the shortstop. And the outfield from left to right, Hudson Funkhauser, Dylan Ferris, and Kyla Towery for Sentinel. 0-2 pitch on the way to Woodruss. Downstairs, knocked down nicely by the catcher. Keese did a good job of keeping Morgan White at second base. The count on Woodruss now is at 1-2. Nothing else. Woodruss trying to roll something to the right side of the infield. Instead, whacks it down the left field line. That is a fair ball. White will score easily from second base. And on her way to second with a stand-up double is Woodruss. Had designs on third, but dropped anchor, and she'll stop right there with the one-out double. So a solid double down the left field line for Woodruss. Drives in Morgan White. And it's a 2-0 lead for Mangum here in inning number 1. Good job by Woodruss. Fell behind the count. And then helped herself out. Landry Lively steps in. Lively down at the count, 0-1. Landry, the catcher, for Mangum. 0-1 pitch, rolled on the ground, foul, and it's 0-2. Trying to make the foot save and the beauty. Coach Bingham there at the third base dugout. Yeah, no, I've got some things that got to get cut up here. Kim Johnson, good morning, good luck. Mangum Lady Tigers. Valerie Dreyer says, welcome back. Valerie, good to have you alongside. Count level now, 1-1. For Landry Lively. 1-1 pitch, outside for a ball, 2-1 now. So Landry ahead of the count. Haley Gale Panetta, good to have you alongside. Caitlin Huckabee as well. Caitlin, always good to be heard. Oh, going to be called Mr. B. We appreciate that as well. Ashley Cantu Robeson says, welcome back. Excited to hear your voice. I got to tell you, Ashley, it's always a good thing to hear my voice as well. That means we get another start and another opportunity. Lively waited on the pitch, rolled it towards short. Throw in time for the second out of the inning. A little double clutch there by McDougal, but had a strong enough arm to retire Lively. As that play will go 6-3 for out number 2. Advancing to third on the play will be Woodruss. She'll be there with 2 gone from Madison Paxton. Paxton playing second base this morning. Always good to see one of my bosses here in attendance, Ronnie Webb. And a little trickeration going on there, but nobody was fooled by it. And so did they call Lively safe at first base? All right. Count on Paxton is 2-0. So we talked about the double clutch on the throw, and apparently it was enough to allow Lively to beat the throw, give her an infield single. She's at second. Pitch gets away from the catcher. Head first slide, safe at home with the third run of the inning as Woodruss. Advancing to third on the play will be Lively. And you often don't see a called strike resulting in a pass ball, but that's exactly what happened there. So 2-1 on Paxton. Opportunity to get a run home here. Mangum on top 3-0. There's a ground ball towards short. McDougal this time. High throw. Gets away. And we'll go into the dugout. And do they get? Yeah, they're going to give second base to Paxton. So plenty of time on that one to make the play, but it sailed high to the throw from McDougal. No opportunity for Sanders to go up and get that. Paxton will take second base on the errant throw. Here's a cold strike, and it's 0-1 on Hammond. Mangum now on top 4-0. Oh, 1 pitch, a little bit high for a ball. The count level at 1-1. Altus playing at this hour on the south field. Down in the dirt. Good job of blocking the pitch by Kesey, and it's 2-1 now on Jalen Hammond. Coach was telling us she nubs that one foul off the end of the bat, and it's 2-2. Coach was telling us she hadn't played in a couple of years, and I'm glad to have her back. I want to say good morning to Sid the Kid, who's checking in this morning. Hello, Sydney. Good to have you alongside. Had a notion. Good job by Wood. Or rather Hammond to lay off the pitch. And Jalen will run the count full now, 3-2. Runner at second base, one going. Fly ball, center field. And over the head now of Dylan Ferris. It'll get to the wall. They're going to wave Paxton home. Matty will score standing up. And they'll make it a 5-0 ball game. So you see the effects of the wind there. Hammond got that one up in the air, and it just kept sailing. Ferris thought she had a bead on the softball, but then it got off of her over her head and bounced up against the wall. Still just one gone. And here's Holly Lehman-Webb. She'll take a strike, and it's 0-1 on the first baseman. Webb hitting with a runner at second base and only one gone. Mangum a batter away from batting around in the inning. Pitch upstairs to Webb. And count on Holly now. 1-1. Called strike, and it's 1-2 on Lehman-Webb. Tough pitch there. Outer half of the plate. You go out and try to get that one, you just roll it to the first baseman. 1-2 offering here. A little bit outside for ball 2. 2-2. Two offering. Ground ball. Boy, busy at shortstop has been McDougal. Her throw. We kind of wait is in time for number 2. So Webb retired 6-3 for the second out of the inning. Staying at second base is Hammond. And Laramie Griffiths will set in. Laramie, the 9th hitter in the lineup. So Mangum batting around here in the first. Called strike, and it's 0-1 on Laramie. Now 1 offering on the way. Outside for a ball. Sentinel fans wanted a strike, and it's 1-1. And no doubt you've heard about the new rules concerning behavior. Everybody. Swing and a miss. Pitch upstairs. But swung on by Griffiths, and it's 1-2. Talking fans, players, coaches, and broadcasters alike. Swing and a miss, and the inning will come to an end for Mangum. But not before they score 5 in the first. 5 runs in the frame on 4 hits. There was an error and a runner left on board. We played a half inning. It's Mangum 5. Sentinel coming to bat here on Classic Hits 97.7.
When you need auto repairs, save money and get it done right at Dwayne's Auto in Mangum. Dwayne's fixes flats, does brake jobs, turns rotors, alignments, that all-important air conditioning work, and general auto repair. If your car or truck isn't right, just head to Dwayne's Auto at 1205 North Lewis Tittle in Mangum. Call 782-5151. That's 782-5151. Mangum Tiger proud.
Wichita Insurance is a proud supporter of Mangum schools, 4-H and FFA activities, and community programs. Visit their offices at 115 North Hudson in Altus or 122 South Pennsylvania in Mangum. They have 7 licensed insurance agents ready to serve Southwest Oklahoma. Drop by either location or call 580-301-6352 or 580-782-3049.
Blair Tire and Feed on the corner of Highway 283 and 19 is your certified Firestone tire dealer and also a proud supporter of the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers. When you need tires, we're specialty trained and equipped to take care of you. Lyle Shaw and his crew at Blair Tire and Feed wish the Tigers lots of luck in today's game. And always remember, play smart, play safe, play hard, and play with pride. And good luck from everyone at Blair Tire and Feed on the corner of Highway 283 and 19 in Blair, Oklahoma.
And welcome back to Holbert as we get set for the bottom half of inning number 1. Sentinel Lady Bulldogs will send Avery Hamlin, Julia Munoz, and Kira Kesey to the plate here in this first inning of play. Hamlin, left-handed batter. Brent Woodruss pitching for Mangum here this morning. Her battery mate is Landry Lively. First pitch, called strike. Again, the Sentinel fans questioning that one. So it's 0-1. The infield, Holly Lehman-Webb at first, Madison Paxton at second, Zachary Hadley at third. Bunt attempt here for strike 2 as Hamlin went through it. Morgan White is at shortstop this morning. The outfield, Jalen Hammond, Lauren York, and Laramie Griffiths from left to right. Bunting 0-2, fielded by Woodruss, falling down, throwing, and not in time. Beating it out, the left-handed Speedy Hamlin for an infield single. So a good job by Woodruss to go get the softball, but a little bit off balance and slipped as she threw it, and it got away from her. Just enough, didn't go. Her body got away from her. She just couldn't get enough on the throw to get it there in time. I want to say there's another bunt. Zachary will field from third. High throw down the line. Runners on the move. Hamlin on her way to third. They're going to wave her home. On her way to second, standing or third now is Munoz. She is safe, and it's a 5-1 ball game. So good job by Zachary to get through the softball, but the throw high sailed down the right field line. And it allowed Hamlin to score all the way from first. Munoz will wind up at third, E5 on the call. And here's Kesey. First pitch swinging, fouled back behind us, and it's 0-1. Are you ready to join me in the broadcast booth? I can get you a headset. Come on. 0-1 on Kesey, the catcher. Dylan Ferris, the center fielder, waits in the on-deck circle. 5-1 ball game here in the first. 0-1 pitch. Call strike 2, and it's 0-2. And you know, you're the catcher, Kesey, and you're saying, okay, I'll remember that when I'm behind the dish. Got to give me that pitch. Fastball from Woodruss upstairs, and it's 1-2. Runner at third, nobody out here in the first. Sentinel trailing 5-1. Off-speed pitch, lifted into center field. Coming on is York to make the catch. She'll fake a throw home and keep Munoz over there at first base. Good job by Lauren York to come on and get that one, get herself set, and in a position to throw. So one gone for Dylan Ferris. Ferris, the center fielder this morning for the Lady Bulldogs. Shows bunt, puts it down. Zachary will field. No, instead she'll defer to the catcher. Lively then fires it, and it hits the runner. Now they'll throw down to second, and out at second base. will be Ferris. That's good heads-up play there by the Mangum defense. So Ferris gets credit for a sacrifice, and then she is retired 5-4 for out number 2. So now McDougal will step in. Maylee McDougal hitting with 2 gone here in the first. Runner at third base. Inside for a ball, the count 1-0. Well, that bunt just died out in front of home plate. A good job by Lively to tell Zachary she had it. Fired it for a fake the throw. And they had the runner at third base, but the ball hit the runner. Heads up play all the way around. 2-0 pitch here, off the fist foul, and the count 2-1. Want to say good morning to Michaela Augustine and Chan Augustine joining us this morning. Jennifer Reisner as well. She says, great to hear your voice. And again, I'll just tell you, it's always nice to be able to hear your voice. It's a good sign. Get as old as I am. Fly ball right field and off the glove now of Griffiths. It'll roll away and allow McDougal to wind up at second base and drive in a run. So again, the wind playing havoc with the softball here this morning. And that'll allow Munoz to come in on the E9 and keep the inning alive for Hudson Funkhauser. 5-2 ball game now. Swing and a miss. Over the top of that one was Funkhauser. Talk about the clock that is ticking out in left field here when we get an opportunity. 0-1 pitch, swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. Mangum with 5 in the top half of the inning. Sentinel is countered with 2, and they've got a runner at second with 2 going. Woodruss trying to end the inning right here. Ground ball to Zachary at third. Falling down was a runner. That's an easy play with hope she's okay. Got tangled up with a bat. And Funkhauser is retired 5-3. So the inning will come to a close, but not before Sentinel counters with a couple of runs. 2 runs in the inning on 1 hit. There are 2 errors and a runner left on board. We've played 1, Mangum 5, Sentinel 2. Here on Classic Hits 97.7.
Folks in Mangum know what to do when they need to quench a thirst, curb a hunger attack, or cool down with an ice cream. They just make the Loop at 918 North Lewis Tittle in Mangum. The Loop, supporting the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers.
Something you should know about the Kendall Law Office. The Kendall Law Office is family-owned and local. They use up-to-date technology to ensure their productivity provides timely service to clients, and this always includes client access to our firm via email and text. Corey Kendall is experienced, hardworking, and honest. He always puts the client first, and all efforts are focused on the client's best interest. The Kendall Law Office. Locations in Altus and Mangum.
Welcome back to Hulbert and the Maggie Walker Softball Festival. Inning number 2 set to unfold here. Mangum will send Lauren York, Morgan White, and Zachary Hadley to the plate here in inning number 2. York takes a ball 1-0. Lauren ran the count 2-0 her first at bat and then smoked one over the left field line for a home run to begin the ball game. Shows bunt here, pulls the bat back, and then rolls it towards third. Fielded by Leslie, and Taylor's throw in time for out number 1. Good piece of pitching there by Hamlin. They had York reaching on that one. And Lauren is retired 5-3. Here's Morgan White. Morgan reached her first time around, came around to score one of the 5 runs of the ball game for Mangum. Takes a pitch outside here for ball 1-0. Want to say hi to our longtime friend, Jill Travis Nippert. Outside for ball 2-0. Jill, longtime employee with the Department of Human Services, still with us, even with our realignment. Popped up behind us. Will it hit the roof? Nope, just behind us. We were waiting for the clang. We count out 2-1 on Morgan White. This See all this ground ball, base hit, center field. Great job of hitting there by Morgan White. Sent it right back through the middle of the wickets, and she's aboard with one gone. Zachary Hadley now will step in. Hadley retired on a sacrifice bunt her first time around. Hear that breeze in our microphones, and it is a blessing indeed as we sit here in the shade as well. Pitch upstairs for ball. In the count, 1-0 on Zachary. Somebody not happy with my play-by-play down below us. Hadley rolls it on the ground to short, and they'll flip to second. No, the ball gets away, and the error will allow Morgan White to chug into third base. It looked like it was going to be an easy force play out there at second base, but ball gets away from Munoz, rolls into right field, and Hadley aboard on the error. You know, early in the year, you're going to get some of those. Bren Woodruss now an opportunity to help herself. She doubled and drove in a runner her first time around. Takes a strike for 0-1. And by the way, it's worth noting that that was a strike on the other side of the ledger, so home plate umpire consistent, giving the outer strike. Again, that fan not happy with our call down below. This one's popped up on the infield, and calling for it, making the catch for out number 2 is McDougal. Good job by McDougal. She looked at the second baseman Munoz. That book of baseball, softball that you cannot check out anywhere will tell you that that is the shortstop's play. So 2 gone now. Runners at first and third for Mangum, and here's Landry Lively. Lively on board her first time around. Rips one to third. And Taylor Leslie says, I either catch this or I'm going to have a concave chest. She makes the play for out number 3. Ball hit about as hard as it can be, but right at the third baseman. So Mangum will come up empty in their half of inning number 2. No runs, no hits, an error, and a runner left on board. We played an inning and a half. Where do you get that fan happy with us yet? It's 5-2. Mangum on top on Classic Hits 97.7.
The road towards successful, lasting solutions for treatment of snoring and sleep apnea can have plenty of bumps along the way. Hello, I am Dr. Dustin Lively, and together with the rest of my team, we can lend a valuable helping hand. If you have trouble with snoring or have had a sleep study and are struggling with your prescribed therapy, call us at Easy Sleep Solutions, 580-782-2027, or go to the letters EasySleepSolutions.com.
Friends, it's important to take care of your eyes, so make an appointment soon with Dr. Michael Geiger in Altus, Seth Geiger in Frederick, and Bryce Geiger in Elgin, and a new addition to our staff, Dr. Maddie Rhodes. The Geigers are professionals and very good at what they do. Geiger Eye Care is proud to support youth and sponsor sporting events. They encourage you to attend all the events you can and be involved with our youth. Geiger Eye Care, Michael and Maddie in Altus, Seth in Frederick, and Bryce in Elgin. Make an appointment soon with Geiger Eye Care, Altus, Frederick, and Elgin.
Thought at first there was going to be some Guns N' Roses there. Jill, great to hear from you, kid. Nice to have you alongside. I don't know what I've done to my thing. She typed more of a note, and I can only see part of it. So okay. So we get set for the bottom half of inning number 2. Mangum on top 5-2. It'll be numbers 7, 8, and 9 for the Lady Bulldogs of Sentinel. It's Riley Sanders, kind of Towery, and Taylor Leslie. Brendan Woodruss set to go to work. First pitch downstairs for a ball. The count is 1-0. High school football season less than 3 weeks away. We look forward to that. Sam Powers Club. There's a called strike. The count level of 1-1. They will open up the campaign at home against a new foe, Comanche. 3A team coming to town on September the 2nd, Friday night. We look forward to it. 1-1 pitch here. Roll on the ground towards short. Picked up and thrown out. Morgan White. Good job by Morgan. He simply kept the head up the whole time and made an easy play for out number 1. Towery now will step in, the right fielder. Kyla, left-handed hitter. We talked about the season opener. Boy, week number 2 going to be a fun one. Road trip to Ringling. They are the preseason number 1 ranked team. Good job by Zachary Hadley, or Hadley Zachary, I'm sorry. Try to get to that ball. Bounced off of her glove, and it's 0-1. Bunt attempt there by Towery. The great outdoors giving us a little tickle in our throat. 1-1 now on Towery. Talked about the clock out there. These games have a 70-minute time limit. So it should stay on track most of the day. Winner here will play at 1 on the south field. A little bunt towards Zachary, and Hadley will fire to first, round number 2. Good job. No panic there by Hadley. She stayed right with it, collected, and fired. That's when you're confident in your arm. I want to say hi to our good friend Kelsey Travis. Kelsey, one of our favorites. Taking for a strike here, and it's 0-1 on Leslie. Pitch that some thought maybe was a little bit high. 0-1 on Taylor. Kelsey, one of our good foster folks from Mangum, and we are grateful for them. 0-2 now on Taylor. Well, she's funny as all get out. 0-2 pitch. Popped up on the infield, calling for Woodruff. She'll make the catch, and it's an easy inning for Bren and the Mangum Lady Tigers as they will retire Sentinel in order. We've played 2. Mangum on top 5-2 here on Classic Hits 97.7.
Greer County Farm Bureau agents Mickey Lively and Rod Calhoun support high school sports. Mickey and Rod offer insurance for property, auto, casualty, life, commercial, and crop insurance. They're ready to serve you at 231 North Oklahoma in Mangum. Call 580-782-3827.
Everyone wants to be on a winning team. That's why Great Plains Bank is a proud supporter of the Tigers. No matter what life may throw at you, Great Plains Bank has the play drawn up, and we're ready to go into overtime to win your business. What makes Great Plains Bank different is that we will make the extra push to get you to the goal line. When it comes to your family's finances, every play counts. So pick a teammate you can trust. We want you on our team because with customers like you, we are greater together. Great Plains Bank, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
First pitch swinging and whacked into center field. A base hit to lead off inning number 3 for Maddie Paxton. She's been on board both times here this morning. Paxton got one up in the eyes and ripped it into center field. Maddie, as we said, been on board both times. Get reached on an error her last time around. That play where we thought she was out at first base, and then suddenly the next thing we know, she's stealing second. So there you go. Solid single that time, no doubt about it. Here's Hammond. She'll try to bunt. That goes foul. It's 0-1 on Jalen. So we're at 39 minutes. It's 70 minutes, 7 innings. We've got run rolls, I believe, of 12, 10, and 8. That's after 3, 4, and 5. Pitch that stayed inside. Hammond stayed in a long time before she got out of the way. Count 1-1. Runner at first, that's Paxton. Nobody out. Ground ball to short. McDougal flips to second for 1. They'll throw to first, not in time. So retired on the force play is Paxton. That'll go 6-4 if you're scoring along at home, or if you're like Keith Overman and you're by yourself. So 1 gone for Holly Lehman-Webb. Webb rolled to short her first time around. She's 0 for 1. Ground ball to third. This time it'll get off the glove of Leslie, and everybody going to be safe. So runners now at first and second with 1 gone, as Lehman-Webb is aboard. E5 on that play. Laramie Griffiths will step in. Laramie struck out to end inning, inning number 1. And down on the count here, 0-1. Certainly an up and down week for Major League Baseball this week. My goodness. 0-1 pitch here. Lifted into left field. That'll get down for a base hit. Holding was Hammond. Not sure that was going to be caught or not, so she will drop anchor at third base. Lehman Webb will go to second. And Griffiths has got her first hit of the afternoon. We're close enough to afternoon. We'll go ahead and call it that. Back to the top of the order, Lauren York. York, 1 for 2 on the ball game. Homered her first time around, grounded to third an inning ago. Sacks full here. Ground ball, base hit, left field. Paxton will score easily. Rounding third and headed for home is Hammond. Now the ball gets away to the wall in left field. Lehman Webb will score. They're going to wave York. Here comes Lauren, and she'll score standing up. So give York a couple of RBI in the form of Paxton and Hammond, and then Webb scoring on the error. Griffiths as well, and Lauren York will come around. She's at first, rather the bases are empty. So that'll go as a single, 2 RBI, and E7. Ground ball foul. Boy, that was hit hard by Morgan White. White been on board both times here this morning. Love those Little League home runs, don't you? Count on Morgan now. Here's 1-1. It's a fly ball to center field. Ferris is there to make the catch for out number 2. Good job by Ferris that time to find a spot. Earlier she got fooled by the wind. So 2 gone now for Hadley Zachary. Zachary sacrifice to the first, reached on an error in the second. 0 for 1. Hot shot to short. Nice play by McDougal as she'll scoop it and make the play for out number 3. But Mangum comes up with 4 more runs in the frame. 4 runs on a couple of hits, couple of errors, and nobody left on board. We played 2.5. Mangum on top 9-2. Here on Classic Hits 97.7.
Mangum Brick Company has been operating since the early 1900s. They're the largest private employer in Greer County. Mangum Brick is proud to support high school athletics radio broadcasts. And if you know of someone looking for work, always check with Mangum Brick, as they may be hiring.
Triad Home Health in Mangum is locally owned and offers nursing, physical therapy, occupational, wound care, IV therapy, and more. All administered by people who go above and beyond for you. Phone Triad Home Health today at 580-782-5800. That's 782-5800.
Middle third of the lineup due for Sentinel here in the third. They trail 9-2. It'll be Hudson Funkhauser, Riley Sanders, and Connor Towery. If it gets on board, then Taylor Leslie will bat in the inning. We talked about the week for Major League Baseball. Field of Dreams event there on Thursday. One great Cardinals and the Cubs. Great ball game, great setting, great surroundings. I thought it was extremely poignant that John Smoltz, who was doing the analysis for the ball game, his father had passed away earlier in the day. And as a tribute to his dad, he went ahead and did the broadcast, and they talked about it during the broadcast. And my goodness, how emotional was that? And then we get smacked in the face yesterday with Fernando Tatis Jr., who is one of the most talented players in all of Major League Baseball. He has missed most of the season because of injuries, was due to come back for the Padres late this month, and he has now been suspended for 80 games because of performance-enhancing drugs. Come on. Sanders takes upstairs for a ball, 1-0 on Riley. She grounded to shorter first time around, 0 for 1. Left-handed hitter. Woodruss, the ground ball again to short. And the throw by White not in time. He's quick out of the box there with left-hander. So that was Avery Hamlin. I got off somewhere on my book, and I apologize for that. That's Hamlin who is aboard. Yeah. So we're at the top of the order. Hamlin on the infield single. Here's Julia Munoz. Munoz scored her first time around. So numbers 1, 2, and 3 due up here. In inning number 3 for the Lady Bulldogs, Hamlin, Munoz, and Keese. Throw down behind the runner. Great job by Paxton to get down there and slap down a tag on Hamlin. Hamlin, though, getting in underneath the tag. The pitch to Munoz was a strike, and it's 0-1. You'd think after all the years with the McGuires and the Clemens and Rodriguez and Rafael Palmeiro, I did not use steroids, that those guys would learn, but obviously they haven't. 0-2 on Munoz. And again, I mean, the Padres went all in, getting Juan Soto. Popped towards left field. Boy, the wind blowing this one, and it'll go off the fence in left field. Hammond kept going back and simply ran out of real estate. It's a double for Munoz, sending Hamlin to third base. Well, you really saw the effects of the wind there. It looked like that was going to be a routine fly ball to Hammond in left field, and it just kept blowing, and then suddenly she's at the fence and didn't have room, and it's a double. So runners now at second and third, nobody out for Sentinel. They make noise here in the third. Trailing 9-2, pitch upstairs to Keese, and it's 1-0. She flying to center field her first time around. Kira, wide open stance. Kyra. Now 2-0 on Kyra Keese. Nobody out here in inning number 3. And Woodruff's trying to pitch herself out of a jam. Runners at second and third. Fouled back and off of the umpire, and that one hurts. Ooh. Looked like it caught him in a place where the chest protector is not there. We have been there many a time. There is a spot that it did nothing, that it just hit you. That one rolled to first base. Good play down there by Lehman Webb to get the out. Scoring on the play will be Hamlin, and it's a 9-3 ball game. So an RBI for Keese on a 3 unassisted. One gone. And taking third on the play is Munoz. Dylan Ferris now will step in. Ferris rolled out her first time around. One gone here in inning number 3. 9-3 ball game. Swing and a miss. Pulling the string. And it's 0-1 on Ferris. And Shane Haig, yeah, I agree with you. Tatis, all the potential to be the face of baseball. There's no question about it. There's a bunt, and just simply holding the ball will be Lively. Good choice by Landry. They were not going to get Ferris down at first base. So runners at first and third now, still just one out on the infield single. And McDougal will step in. She reached on an error her first time around. Let's say hi to our good friend Annalise Stair-Rogers, who has checked in. Last saw Annalise back in May at the sports banquet. I know she's getting excited about that football season that will begin on September 2nd for Mangum. Back to Woodruff, who makes a nice play, looks the runner back, and now they've got the pickle going on with Munoz. Munoz doing a good job of staying alive in it. Chasing his Webb, they'll throw and in time, and now they get the runner who, for some reason, had wandered all the way down to third base. Oh, my goodness. So a bang-bang play there. Munoz retired, Keese retired, and the inning comes to an end just like that. So one run in the inning for Sentinel. A base running error on their part. Heads-up play on the defense of Mangum, and we've played 3. It's 9-3. And this is Classic Hits 97.7.
To be a Mangum Tiger, you need a big heart, a little grit, and a whole community of supporters. This is Lori Laughlin from the new Cattlemen's Bank, member FDIC. We might have changed the name of the bank, but you can count on us to continue to serve you with the same devotion and quality that you've come to expect. Our Mangum Tigers and the communities we serve will always be the heartbeat of what we do. We are Cattlemen's Bank. Go Tigers!
When it comes to funeral homes, there are several to choose from, but choosing a funeral home that is locally owned offers the advantage of the local owners who are involved right here in the community, helping you during your time of need. Greer Funeral Home owners Carson and Stacy Van Zant are perfect examples of owners who offer that family-like connection that you'd expect from a friend and a neighbor. Greer Funeral Home in Mangum and Granite, providing dignity and respect.
Woodruss, first pitch swinging and rolls it to short. She's going to be safe. The throw not in time. So Brent aboard for the third time this afternoon. Have we gotten after? It's just 10:30, Barnes. Come on, man. We're in the top of the fourth inning. Mangum on top 9-4. The winner advancing. And we'll play Arapahoe at 1 o'clock over on the south field here at the Maggie Walker single elimination tournament. Well, good job by Woodruss. She got about halfway down the bag, forced to throw. And defensively, Sentinel taking care of business. Landry Lively at the plate. Now, I don't know that we saw the call from the umpire. That pitch is outside, and it's now 2-0. Chad Fox, our spotter here today. I kind of feel like Bob Berry Sr. There's a strike, and it's 2-1. Bob was a longtime announcer and great man. We had the opportunity to be at more than one seminar where he spoke. 2-1 pitch here. Woodruss line drive, base hit, left field. And taking third on the play is Brent. So Lively with a solid single to left field. Puts runners at the corners, first and third, nobody out. But when Bob, late in his career with the Sooners, it was like he was a half mile from the field. He was in his 80s. How was he supposed to? You could always hear his spotter telling him what had happened during the broadcast. And Bob always did a nice job of then interpreting what the spotter said. Stole a base, Lively down to second, no throw. And the count on Maddie Paxton is 0-1. Underneath her chin. Paxton an opportunity to drive home a couple of runs here. Her club on top 9-3. Madison on the ball game, been on board both times and has scored both times. Takes outside here. For a ball, heading the count, actually 3-0. So that first pitch was a ball. So 3-0 on the second baseman for Mangum. Line drive, base hit, center field. Scoring easily will be Woodruss, and Lively will set up shop at third base. Had designs on going home, but coach said, come on back here. No point in getting you thrown out of the home plate. Why? Well, because there's nobody out. You don't make the first out of the inning at third base or at home. So an RBI for Paxton. Lively at third. Runners at first and third. Paxton on the run. She'll get a stolen base. They did throw down, but the ball was cut off by Munoz, the second baseman. Hammond been on board both times. Scored her last time around. 0-1 pitch. Bunt out in front of home plate. Here comes the runner. And a good job by Gary Ricchisi to let that one go foul. And we laugh because Lively trying to avoid the catcher and did a little pirouette, rolled on the ground, got that uniform dirty. Now, I don't know, she's... This one's popped up on the infield, and making the play for out number 2 will be McDougal. So it's Cassie. Early season jitters for me. My apologies to the Sentinel folks. 2 gone now for Holly Lehman-Webb. Actually, that's the first out of the inning. Told you it was early in the season. Lehman-Webb takes a strike upstairs and it's 0-1. Holly's like, that was in my eyes. Runners at second and third. 1 gone. 10-3 ball game. Ground ball to third. It bounces off the third baseman. They're going to send the runner home. Landry is safe at home, and taking third on the play is Paxton, where she is safe as well. So a bang-bang play. Landry scoring on the play. And slide coming late and dangerous. Paxton to third. And Webb, the infield single. Give her an RBI on the play. 11-3 the score. Laramie Griffiths steps in. Waved at it, didn't get it. It's 0-1. Taking second on the play will be Lehman Webb. She's in scoring position. Laramie a single her last time around. She's 1 for 2 on the ball game. Pops this one up, battling the wind, the sun, and the foul line. And it's Leslie. She'll make the catch for out number 2. So 2 gone now for Lauren York. York, a home run, a double, 2 RBI, and I think they're going to walk her, and they will. So the intentional walk now to Lauren. Morgan White says, did you check my stats? I'm 2 for 3 on the ball game. See if White can make Sentinel pay for the decision. Bases loaded. Morgan takes a strike, and it's 0-1. York's at first. Lehman Webb at second. Paxton at third. 0-1 pitch. Rolled towards short. Flipped to second, and the inning will come to a close. But Mangum comes up with a couple of more runs in the frame. They leave the bases loaded. After 3.5, they lead 11-3 on Classic Hits 97.7.
Jamie's Auto is proud to sponsor Mangum Tiger sports coverage. When you need a new-to-you reliable vehicle, always remember to visit Jamie's Auto Sales on Lewis Tittle in Mangum. Jamie makes it easy to buy a great used car with 5 lenders available, and your new-to-you vehicle comes with a 3-month 4,500 GWC powertrain warranty. Talk about peace of mind. Remember Jamie's Auto in Mangum for your next vehicle purchase. And go Tigers!
Hi Mangum Tiger fans, this is Jill Grauman with RE/MAX Property Place. If you need to buy or sell a property or a home in Mangum or anywhere in Greer County, just call me at 580-706-0259. You'll see lots of my signs around town because I get the results for my clients. I say, go Mangum Tigers.
Jill Grauman, RE/MAX Property Place. Always here, always helping.
Jill, welcome aboard. Good to have you alongside as one of our sponsors. We appreciate that. Also appreciate the fact that Wynn Webb has joined us. Hi, Wynn. How are you, bud? Nicole Rogers has joined us as well. Mangum on top, 11-3. We've got 20 minutes left in the ball game. We are in the 4th inning. And again, the run rules are 12, 10, and 8. It's 3, 4, and 5 in the innings. Mangum going to change things up a little bit defensively now as Maddie Paxton will come to the circle and pitch for the Lady Tigers here in inning number 4. See if I can get this right this inning. McDougal, Funkhauser, and Sanders due up in the frame for the Lady Bulldogs. So Woodruss will go to short. Paxton, as we said, pitching. Morgan White now is at second base. There's a line drive, base hit, center field, and a good start to the inning for Sentinel. McDougal, a solid single to center. She's aboard for the second time of the ball game. And that'll bring to the plate Hudson Funkhauser. First pitch, inside for a ball. The count 1-0. Yeah, it is. Funkhauser at first. Again, we lost ourselves in a book. Riley Sanders is at the plate, takes it for a strike. And the count is 1-1 on Riley. Tried to bunt, took it for a strike, and a count now 0-2, or 1-2 rather, on Sanders. Runner over at first base. And a 1-1 count. Lifted towards left. Hammond will have it fall in front of her for a base hit for Sanders. Runners at first and second now for Sentinel here in inning number 4. Kind of Towery now will step in. Kind of grounded to third her first time around. Left-hander who can run. Down by 8. Let's see if they try to bunt. A little slap at the ball. So 1-1 on Kyla. The right fielder and the 8th place hitter for Sentinel. Winner advancing and playing at 1 o'clock this afternoon on the south field against Arapahoe. Ground ball off the glove of Zachary, and everybody going to be safe. That's a tough play for Hadley, and ball going away from her. And so that'll load the bases now. Still nobody out. And Taylor Leslie now will step in. Leslie popped out to the pitcher to end inning number 2. She is 0 for 1. Taylor an opportunity to get her club back in this. I mean, look at the clock. We're down to 17 minutes. Again, a 70-minute time limit during this tournament. Leslie takes upstairs for a ball, 1-0. Sometimes odd to talk about time when it comes to baseball, softball. Again, Paxton upstairs for a ball. And the count 2-0. Maddie came on in relief of Bren Woodruss and has been batted around the ballpark a little bit here. 2-0 pitch. There's a called strike. Leslie taking all the way. Tough for Taylor. That's a pitch you want to just jump all over. And instead she had the take side on. Bases loaded, nobody out here in the 4th. 2-0 pitch. Showed bunt, pulled it back. And that'll run the count to 3-1. And again, you look back, the Lady Bulldogs had something going in inning number 3 and ran themselves out of the inning. Pitch on the way here. Ball 4. Funkhauser will come in. Sanders to third. Towery to second. And Leslie aboard with a walk and an RBI. And now we'll get let's see what we're going to get here. Courtesy runner, maybe. Yep. The courtesy runner is going to come in and go to first base, and coach is like, no, I need you to come over here to third. 11-4 the score as we play in the 4th. And as crazy as it sounds, we talk about that clock out there in left field. 15 minutes left of the ball game. Back to the top of the order. And Avery Hamlin. Avery been on board both times, scored a couple of runs. Tipped foul back to the screen. Hamlin kind of looked like Ichiro there, just trying to slap it, put it, playing it on board. Bases full for Sentinel. Nobody out here in inning number 4. 11-4 ball game. Hamlin calls for time and gets it. Again, just trying to slap her way on base and ticks it foul. Couple of strikes. Hard to believe that we are almost to the middle part of August. Ooh. Well, striking out on the play was Hamlin. She waved at that one, and the runners were in motion. And at first base, Leslie was about halfway between first and second, and Mangum did not recognize it. So 1 gone here now for Julia Munoz. Munoz has been on board twice this afternoon, or this morning. Scored her first time around. Bats with 1 gone, the base is loaded. Takes upstairs for a ball. The count 1-0 on Munoz. winner advancing to a 1 o'clock ball game. If it's Mangum, we'll have it for you. There's a called strike. And the count level at 1-1. You wonder how long Coach Bingham will go with Paxton. 1-1 offering here. Grounded towards short. Knocked down by Woodruss, but the ball sticks in her glove. Throws it to third. It gets away. No runners will advance. However, Riley Sanders did score on the play. The bases will stay loaded. Give Munoz the infield single and the RBI. And now you get to the heart of the order. Catcher stepping in. I tell you what, she gets one up in the air. It could get out of here in a hurry, and we could have an 11-9 ball game. 0-1. The count here is she'll take for a strike. Flying to center her first time around, and then was retired 3 unassisted. An inning ago. Off-speed pitch, had a notion laid off of it, and the count level at 1-1. What Paxton really pulled the string on that one. Bases still loaded, only one gone here in the fourth. 1-1 pitch, golf foul, and it's 1-2. So Kyra, down in the count 1-2, will have to protect here. It's gotten remarkably quiet here. A lazy Saturday morning. Popped up in foul territory. Hadley giving chase, reaches into the dugout, can't get there. And we'll do it again. Sentinel, it's kind of a, you're like, yeah, we got to get as many runs as we can, but now there's only 11 minutes on the clock. They are the home team, and I'm assuming that once an inning starts, it will finish. Count on Kyron now, 2-2. 2-2 pitch, golfed foul down the left field line. It'll stay 2-2, and again, you see the effects of the wind there. I mean, that's a routine fly ball that just kept carrying and carrying and carrying. And as hot as it is, even at 11 o'clock in the morning, ball carrying well. Which, if these kind of conditions are present tomorrow morning, that bodes well for the golf game. 2-2 pitch, again off the fist, and again foul. Get a team, I think it's Anadarko down the left field line warming up, and they're having to duck for cover. A couple of foul balls rattling their cages down there. Bases loaded, one gone. 2-2 pitch, upstairs for a ball, and that'll run it full at 3-2. So Kyra can look for something here. I mean, it's a full count. I mean, she knows that Paxton got to be around the plate somewhere. Maddie's had a rough inning. Payoff pitch. Again, popped up left side, giving chase is Hammond. Foul territory. And Kyra will stay alive. And again, you can just tell out there, it's just so hard for the outfielders to figure out just how far the ball is going to carry. And Hammond at first didn't think she had a chance of getting to it in foul territory and kept giving chase and almost got there. 3-2 pitch again, ball four. So that'll chase another run at home. Towery will score. 3 across in the inning. Leslie to third. Munoz to second. And Kyra to first on the walk of the RBI. And here's Dylan Ferris. Ferris 0 for 2 in the ball game. Coach Bingham going to go out and have a conversation with Maddie and the rest of his club and See if he makes a pitching change here or not. It's 11-6. And again, one out, bases loaded. And if you're a Sentinel fan right now, that number on that scoreboard out there that's most important is the one on top. It says there's 8 minutes left of the ball game, and now 7. Tick, 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 tick. Five-run lead right now for Mangum, but to call it precarious would be an understatement. Ferris takes outside for a ball. And it's 1-0 on the center fielder. Downstairs for a ball, 2-0. Maddie trying to work a little bit quicker, trying to find some sort of rhythm. 2-0 pitch. Popped up and giving chase, not getting there, will be Woodruss. She'll fire to third, and they'll get the force there. Good job by Brenda. Stay alive on that one. Scoring on the play will be Leslie. But the runner at third or second, Munoz, got caught no man's land. And ball just kind of kept drifting, and finally going and getting it was Woodruss, and then she fired to third for the force play. That went 6-5, and I think Coach Bingham has seen it. Yeah, he's going to make a pitching change. We'll take a quick timeout. Pitching change being made. Mangum on top by 4, 11-7, and we play here in the fourth.
My name is Jordan Benway, and I'm a proud graduate of Altus High School. When deciding where to start my college education, I wasn't sure where to begin. After searching and realizing that the option to stay in my hometown to receive an associate's degree at an affordable cost was available, I knew Western Oklahoma State College was the place for me. With over 20 degree programs, schedules that fit your needs, there is an option for everyone. Call 580-477-2000 or visit wsc.edu to get started today. Your future starts here.
McDougal, first pitch swinging, popped up on the infield, and calling for it is Woodruss, and she'll drop the softball. Another run will score. They'll throw down and get the runner at second base, and the inning will come to a close. And I'm going to be honest with you, that may have been a case of let's get the inning over so we can ensure we get another one. Nope. They've called it. All right. So Mangum will win it. I'm going to have to get an explanation on this one. I'm completely fooled by this. Mangum will win it by a final score of 11-8, and we'll take a timeout and come back on Classic Hits 97.7.
Hello, this is Ashley Slayton, family nurse practitioner with the JCMH Family Care Clinic in Mangum. We are friendly hometown folks and treat patients of all ages, newborns through adults, for wellness and sick visits, as well as management of chronic illnesses such as diabetes and high blood pressure. Call the clinic in Mangum at 580-782-3393 for an appointment today.
Jackson County Memorial Hospital.
All right, well, we received an explanation because we had gotten down to 5 minutes of that 70-minute time frame. That's why the ball game was called. So Mangum wins it by a final score of 11-8 as they survive, and we'll play again at 1 o'clock this afternoon against Apache. We'll have to move all of our stuff to the south field. That'll be interesting, and the wind will be right in our face. We look forward to that, but they are alive. Maybe we can get Chad to climb up there and see if he can unlock that press box. 11-8, Mangum wins it. They will advance and play Apache at 1 o'clock. We'll get set for that. Join you about 12:50 this afternoon for the ball game. As the Lady Tigers now are 2-4 on the year, winners of their last 2 bowl games as they got off the schneid last night, beating Cordell. So again, Mangum wins it by a final score of 11-8. And we'll come back at about 12:50 for game number 2 here from the Maggie Walker in Hobart on Classic Hits 97.7.